Thank you for choosing Greenfield Parks and Recreation for your seasonal employment. One of the next steps along the process of hiring is to actually go through some of the paperwork. There can be a lot of paperwork, and some can be slightly complicated, especially when you have not done a job before. So at this point, I'd like to share some of the documents that we have, and I could give it a little bit of an explanation to make remote filling and filing of these documents a little bit easier. The first document is the job application itself. Now, you've either done this online or you've handed something like this in, which is a paper registration. Fill it out with the pertinent details, education, and any references that you have or past employment. If you don't have past employment, don't worry. Just do make sure that you do put references down. The next one is the job description. This will be specific to the job that you applied for. So in this case, it is Kids Camp Counselor right here. And the only thing you really need to do with this is understand that you are signing the job description to say that this is the job that you are applying for. So you do print your name and sign it. The next one is the I-9 form. So this is the state identification verification. This form is 4 pages long, but you only really need to be concerned with page 1. So put in your pertinent information right here, whether you are a citizen or you are a lawful resident. Sign it. Obviously, make sure that you sign it. That's down here, and date it. This page talks about the identification that they approve. So here, just fill in your name, your personal information here. In regards to documents that we will take copies of, so not the originals, but copies, that is listed on page 3. So if you have a passport, we'll take a copy of the passport or the permanent resident card, and then that's it. That's all that we need. We just need one from list A. If you don't have that, which a lot of you may not, then we need one from list B, which is basically photographic evidence, identification, and list C, which is non-photographic identification. The most common forms that we get will be driver's license or school ID. They're the most common ones that we get for seasonal hires. The most common ones that we get outside of on list C would be social security card and birth certificate. So we just need one from B, one from C. That is it. Do not forget to sign this document as well. Tax forms, state tax form and federal. This is the federal W-4 tax form. Fill in your pertinent information, and obviously whether you are single or filing married separately. And then dependents will be claimed over here, and again, sign it and date it. Now, again, if you've not filled out one of these before, it's just the first page that you need to be concerned with. The remaining pages do talk about multiple job worksheets, multiple dependents, tax brackets, things like that. So if you've not filled out one of these before, do lean on your significant other, parents, guardians, whoever it is, that this is a very, very common document that is filled out with every single job. This would be the state version, the WH4 form. Same thing again, pertinent information, and then how many dependents you're claiming, sign it, date it. Would be this background check form. So this is done for 18 or older. So if you were at college or older, then the background check form is where we would get that. You do not need to fill out a background check form if you are doing one of these. Okay. This document is really straightforward. This is the state version, Indiana State, of verification of eligibility for employment. Put your name at the top, or down here if you are a legal resident, date it, sign it, print your name. That is it. This is a city form. This is a nepotism form that basically states that you are not going to be supervised or seek employment through a direct relative. Put your name here, and right here goes the job that you will be working, whether it's kids camp, lifeguard, whatever that may be. Sign it and print your name. Finally, we are coming onto the payroll. An automatic payroll deposit form needs to be filled out. You need to have a bank account in your name, and that bank account needs to accept direct deposits. So you would put the information in here. It asks for a voided check, and that is used to verify that that bank account is yours and it can accept direct deposits. If you don't have checks, as most people don't, you can actually have what they call a direct deposit authorization form that is issued by the bank. And this is a document that you can either pull off online on your online banking or go into your branch and ask a teller for it. And the document is used to authorize third parties, usually employees for payroll, to send money to the bank account. So that's all it is, and it just verifies that your bank account can accept direct deposits, so we're not getting any bounced direct deposit payments. Lastly, on all the paperwork would be the seasonal employment letter. Again, this will be specific to the job that you're working, and then you would print your name, sign it, and date it, and that will then verify again that it is the correct job and position that you are being employed for. Any questions, do feel free to reach out to the Parks office. You could reach out to me directly. Either way, then any more questions, specifically, it is a-okay to reach out to verify what you need and when. Transmitting the documents, do be aware that the easiest is to bring it to the Parks office in an envelope. No one can hack a piece of paper. If you do need to file it via email or anything like that, do put some security measures in place. There is a lot of pertinent information. So security numbers, bank account information. You can password protect PDFs as an extra layer of security. You can even use secure links via Dropbox or Google Drive, where we can pull the documents from if you so choose. But either method that you choose, or methods that I haven't mentioned, if you want to do that for extra layers of security, are perfectly acceptable. Thanks again for choosing Greenfield Parks and Recreation, and we'll see you on the floor in the summer.